Number 28 is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. Let's see if he can continue that here.
Oscar Gamble is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Buddy Bell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rory Harrison, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, EK? Rod Carew comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Dan Ford will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Oh, and Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. You look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hendrick over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Number 6 will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Number 27 stands in. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove, moves it to 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Steve Braun steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always not.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Boog Powell will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Carew is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Into the box now, George Hendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ford moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 29 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting seventh,
Number 10 will get his first cuts here. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, a big break to that one. That's the old 12-6 curveball, and basically that thing just breaks straight down.
High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! And how about that? Jack has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Indians. Jerry Terrell will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, he was fortunate to strand the bases loaded in the first inning, but he serves up a leadoff single here to start the second, so he could be in for another high-stress inning here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 11 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Number 25 will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Rod Carew will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
Standing in now, Dan Ford. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row. And now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Number 9 steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And
already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Stepping in now, number 6, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. Frank Duffy steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Left fielder, Oscar Gamble.
Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman,
Buddy Bell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
right fielder, number 27.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Hendrick sprinting after it. One down. Steve Braun stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Scooped up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Third baseman, number 1.
Into the box, Jerry Terrell. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Frank Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Hit hard to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Twins are challenging.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. In now, Boog Powell, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting,
George Hendrick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
now batting,
Number 29 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Still a 3-2 ball game. Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 11.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bell comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter,
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Twins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rod Carew, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hendrick ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Now batting.
Into the box, Dan Ford, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's throwing a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's obviously struggling quite a bit. He's throwing strikes, but they're just way too hittable.
Hendrick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Number 10 steps in now.
Leading off for the Indians, second baseman, number 10.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Number 8. Alan
Digging in
Ashby.
now, Alan Ashby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Frank Duffy comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2. Number 9 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 9.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. This is line to left. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Oscar Gamble will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Buddy Bell is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Frank Robinson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Belted. Deep center field. Ford going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. Jackie Brown will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
number 31, Jackie Brown.
Steve Braun will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
The shortstop, Steve
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Third baseman, number 1, Jerry.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. But fortunately here, no advance.
Number 11.
Number 11 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hendrick is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
Number 25 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Rod Carew will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Boog Powell stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Hot shot to third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
George Hendrick will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Number 29 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
If I didn't know any better, I
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down. Number 35 will be the new pitcher. Dan Ford gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
for the Twins, center fielder, Dan
This is hit on the ground, but foul. And he misses with it. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Number 9 stands in. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Chopped at the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
now batting.
Number 6 steps into the box. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Number 10 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Riding into the box, Alan Ashby. As the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike three.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Terrell is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Number 27 steps in now.
Leading off for the Twins, right fielder, number 27.
Grounded foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tap fouled at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Digging in, Steve Braun. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Powell scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Third baseman,
Jerry Terrell ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
now batting,
Number 11 stands in. Tom Kelly will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Kelly.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins wind up downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Tom Kelly will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Oscar Gamble will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Bill Campbell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Leading off for the Indians, left fielder,
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Gamble.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Buddy Bell will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
This one skied out toward right. Under it is the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter,
Frank Robinson makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ford giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 4-2. Good night from Minneapolis.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.